banned policy is banned policy regardless who was proponent of that policy.
Okay.
The fact that Uhuru was Akikuyu is completely irrelevant. That SGR, I think, it should never, ever have been built by anybody who loves his country. Because the money that went to that SGR would have made the 6-line highway to Malaba from Mombasa, and you could have spared enough money to make another 6-line from Nairobi to Moyale, and another one from Mombasa to Mandera through Ola. Okay? But then, if you need that, you wouldn't be building Kenya. There is no money for stealing. So I don't know. You know, the tribalism has blinded us until we can't see anything. I just went to Homabay the other day. Beautiful road from Nairobi to Homabay. You wouldn't even think there is no road there when you listen to my friend here. You have been to Kisumu. You have seen all those roads which were being built during Kenyatta time.
Yeah.
You have been to Mombasa. You know the work that was going on during Kenyatta 1. So, I mean, sorry, not Kenyatta 1, this one. I think the tribe isn't going too much into our mind until I think we are going to develop all this trend. And in my opinion, we may have issues in the next election. We need to relax and realize that these politicians, they just make us fight each other down here.
Okay.
While they hit us up there. Look at the debts. Kibaki took around 630 billion. Compared to what Uhuru took and William, that's nothing. Especially nothing. Ruto has taken 3.2 trillion in 3 years. The Kibaki debt, which he handed over to Uhuru Kenyatta, was 1.89 trillion accumulated since independence. Okay? So when you look at that, you realize the money was being borrowed specifically for specific project. So in it comes in Jubilee, and you see, in my opinion, to be fair to William Ruto, what we are having now is in Jubilee phase 2. Okay, there is very little difference in terms of anything between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. The only problem is, I think, under Uhuru Kenyatta, we didn't feel it. We didn't feel the way we were feeling because the theft, which we call corruption, was controlled. It was being done by big boys only. Now, this one is Elisha Fair. I think everybody who has a position is able to take. That is why we are feeling.
Okay.
But otherwise, it is at 12 trillion right now. It has exceeded 12 trillion.
Okay.
That means you are in trouble. But I want to agree with this young man. Most of this debt does not have to be paid. In international law, there are 2 types of debt. Okay. There is what is called regime debt, which is supposed to die with the regime. Okay. There is sovereign debt, which we must pay. What is the difference? The sovereign debt is the contract pertaining to that debt was debated by people's representative to our parliament. The money entered the consolidated fund and it was appropriated by parliament. Okay. That one we must pay. But the end debt, that is taken, we don't know who took it. It is never, the money never went to consolidated fund.
They should default?
Eh?
They should default?
No, that one is on years. You refuse to pay, and there is a legal precedent for not paying. Iraq refused to pay Saddam Hussein in debt. Okay? There is a precedent. So what we need to be asking is auditing this in debt and is paying only the debt that is served us, the one which in turn serves us, the regime. Those who took that in debt, we make them pay.
This gentleman is going to respond to that. Of course, we are going to transform it to being a